Welcome fans to Brad Rogers Field here at Ouachita Baptist University. On behalf of President Dr. Ben Sells, Director of Athletics David Sharp, and Head Baseball Coach Luke Howard, we hope you enjoy today's game featuring the visiting statesman of Delta State University and your Ouachita Tigers. As we prepare for today's game, here are some ballpark rules and reminders. First of all, Ouachita Baptist University is a tobacco and alcohol-free campus. Use of these products is strictly prohibited here on campus grounds, including here at Brad Rogers Field. Also, I'd like to remind you that the playing surface, as well as the dugouts, bullpens, and batting cages, are strictly reserved for game participants and event staff. Ouachita and Delta State are proud winners of the NCAA Division II. As such, the universities promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, administrators, or other spectators will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the facility. Ouachita thanks you for your cooperation in keeping Tiger baseball a family game.
Good afternoon and welcome to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. I'm Chase Hartzell, and you are getting a live glimpse at Rab Rogers Field on the scenic campus of Ouachita Baptist University in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. It's an overcast Tuesday afternoon here in the Delph, not unlike the last time these two teams met. It'll be the Statesmen of Delta State taking on Ouachita. You take a look at the record of both of these teams coming off of big series wins in last weekend's affairs. For the Statesmen, it was a road sweep of Union, Tennessee, and for the Tigers, it was a hard-fought battle with the home team coming out on top 2-1 in that series. Another notable achievement from that series, G. Allen, despite missing Game 2, went 5 for 6 in the series, had an OPS of 3,000, and ended up receiving GAC Player of the Week honors. He will look to continue that momentum here today. But the Tigers will be in the field first. Just behind this graphic, you can get a look at Hayden Childers, who is starting on the mound today for the Tigers. But first, we'll take a look at the Great American Conference standings. Through 2 weekends, there are still 3 perfect teams in the GAC, including a red-hot Harding team, a nationally ranked Southern Arkansas team, and the team that will be facing the Tigers at Rab Rogers Field this weekend, Arkansas Monticello. Ouachita's bitter rival from across the street, Henderson State, currently sitting in the 4th position with a 4-2 record on the year. And then in 5th place, there's a traffic jam. Northwestern Oklahoma State, Oklahoma Baptist, Ouachita, and Arkansas Tech all knotted up for that 5 spot. Southwestern Oklahoma State just trailing behind in the 9th seed. They'll look to move up as the season goes along in hopes of punching their ticket to the tournament and perhaps even the semifinals in North Little Rock in May. Well, we are just about ready to start out today's non-conference bout. Digging in for the Statesmen to lead us off will be Wes Warnock.
Leading off for the Statesmen, center fielder Wes Warnock.
Childers, the senior right-hander, gets set. And here's our first pitch of the afternoon. Fastball taken down in the zone for a strike. Ouachita got off to a red-hot start in last weekend's series against SWOSU, winning 14-4 in Game 1. However, the Bulldogs retaliated with a 9-0 shutout. Meanwhile, pop up into shallow left field. Allen's under it, and he's going to make the play for out number 1. So with 1 down in the inning, that's going to bring up the right-handed bat of second baseman Brendan McCauley. Childers looking to keep his momentum rolling after recording the first out of the ball game on just 2 pitches. First pitch of this new at-bat, another excellent pitch down in the zone, taken for a strike. The last time these two teams met at Rab Rogers Field, it was a 10-5 victory for Ouachita, as Childers continuing to put McCauley in a tough spot. Now it's an 0-2 count. Looking to send him packing. The 0-2 misses outside for a ball. Although the Tigers and the Statesmen have been in separate conferences for over a decade now, these two programs have known each other very well historically as rivals in the Gulf South Conference. Appeal down to first base, but he held up in time for a ball. All told, the Statesmen have dominated the post-GSC era for the Tigers, as it's a liner out to center field, but the play will be made out there in the right center field gap for out number 2. Credit the put out to Talon Heine, and it is going to bring up Brett Burrell, the junior right fielder. First pitch of the new at-bat is going to be taken outside for a ball. This Delta State lineup today, much like SWOSU's this weekend, is junior heavy. There are plenty of juniors represented in today's starting lineup. All 3 batters that you've seen for the Statesmen thus far are of the junior classification. And there's the first hit of the day, courtesy of the junior Burrell. It's a 2-out single for the Statesman right fielder, and it's going to bring up the cleanup batter. He'll be manning the hot corner today. That is the junior Dylan Coleman, just continuing the junior trend here early in this contest. First pitch from Childers, breaking ball, just misses its spot on the lower outside corner for ball one. Keeping an eye on Burrell at first. The 1-0 will catch the inside corner, and the count is run even. Wind is blowing out to left field today. That bodes well for right-handed batters such as Coleman. We'll see if he can capitalize in this scenario. Bit of a shift going on as this one is taken on the inside corner for strike two. You could see Dustin Bermudez giving a quick signal to the outfielders as they moved further to the right. Childers looking to get out of the inning. The 1-2 hit right back up the middle and through for a base hit. So make it back-to-back base hits with two away in the inning. And the Statesmen are presented their first RBI opportunity of the day. Looking to capitalize will be the left-handed bat of left fielder Blake Dindy. Dindy, the lone senior in the starting lineup today for Delta State, as this pitch is fouled off to the left side for a ball, or excuse me, for strike one. The 0-1 to Dindy also hit off to the left side and also hit out of play. Looks like it might have taken a quick hop off of the athletic office buildings out in the left field. But now the Statesmen are down to their final strike of the top of the first. Childers looking to get out of the jam. Brings the heater, but it does just miss its spot on the outside corner. Dindy wouldn't bite, and it's 1-2. Childers looking to put him away again. And it is rocketed out to right center field. Now's going back, but he will look up and kiss that one goodbye. It's a 3-run blast for the senior left fielder, Blake Dindy. And the Delta State Statesmen draw first blood in this non-conference bout. It's 3-0. Dindy receiving a hero's welcome on his way back to the dugout. And he is going to make way for the 6-hole hitter for the Statesmen. That's none other than first baseman Braden Jones. Jones looking to keep this 2-out rally alive. 3 runs on 3 hits in the inning, all of those hits with 2 away. And the first pitch is taken for a strike. The 0-1 from Childers misses its spot on the outside corner for a ball. A little bit of a chopper out to second. Wes Scott able to field it, throws it over to first in time, and that will conclude matters here in the top of the first. But the Statesmen strike for 3 runs on 3 hits. All of those hits coming with 2 away in the inning and being capped off by the 3-run round tripper from left fielder Blake Dindy. As we head to the bottom of the first, your score is Statesmen 3, Tigers nothing. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
I'm Rex Horn, the Interim Executive Director of the Arkansas Baptist State Convention, and today I'm joined by my friend Dylan, who's an attorney with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation, with an important word for you.
The foundation is here to help you support your Ouachita Tigers. If you'd like to create an estate plan that supports Ouachita and its mission, or learn about other giving opportunities, please contact us using the information below.
No matter where you go in Arkansas, you'll probably run into someone you know. That personal connection is what I love about this state, and it's why we have offices and people across Arkansas. People who share your interest and care if you've been hurt.
A local team who will be on your side, by your side.
So if you were injured in an accident, call us at 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
No matter where you live in Arkansas, we have an office nearby.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. In the top half of the inning, it was a 3-run rally with 2 away, capped off by a 3-run home run by the left-handed bat of Blake Dendy. That was his 3rd home run of the season, bringing his RBI total up to a sweet 16 on the year. And more importantly, his team is leading in his first matchup between Ouachita and Delta State since 2022. Much like that March 29th, 2022 matchup, it is an overcast day today in Arkadelphia as Dustin Bermudez is set to lead us off in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat is hit right back up the middle and through for a base hit. Dustin Bermudez, first pitch swinging in the bottom of the first, and that is going to bring up the bat of the reigning GAC Player of the Week, G. Allen. Allen went 5 for 6 in last weekend's series, homering twice. The last time the Tigers met Delta State, Allen's first year with the program, he hit an inside-the-park home run. Going to check on Bermudez, but the Tiger shortstop is back in time. Not much is known about Bermudez as a stolen base threat, at least this season. He has not attempted a stolen base on the year. First pitch of the at-bat is taken outside and low for ball 1. Starting out on the mound today for the Statesman is going to be the junior southpaw, Brady Davis. Going to check on the runner once again, and Bermudez having to scamper back, but they're going to call it a balk. First base umpire said that Brady Davis had already started making forward momentum towards home plate. And now the Tigers suddenly have a runner in scoring position. The 1-0 to Allen, taken in the opposing batter's box for ball 2. Allen is also on a bit of a milestone watch here with his 2 home runs this weekend. He now has 28 career home runs, putting him 1 shy of second on the all-time program home run list. He's taking a big hack here, but comes up empty-handed for a strike. Allen trails Tiger legend Tyler Reebok for the 2nd most homers in program history. He's going to get sawed off a bit here. Throw to first is there in time for out number 1. And here's a familiar face for the Tigers, taking his first cuts of the season at Rab Rogers Field. That's none other than Mikey Quinones. Quinones batting an even .400 on the season, taking his first cut since the opening weekend of the season as a whole, and he's going to take it for a ball. Quinones playing in the prestigious Coastal Plain League over the summer along with fellow teammate Luke House. They were both a part of the Holly Springs Salamanders. The 1-0 is going to catch the outside corner for a strike. Here's the 1-1 in the lefty-on-lefty matchup. It is chop foul over to the right side towards the Statesman dugout. Davis gets set, looking for his first punch out of the afternoon. It would be a big one here with a runner in scoring position. The 1-2 swung on and missed for strike 3. A nasty slider that just dipped out of the zone at the perfect time. And there are 2 away in the inning for Wesley Scott. First pitch is a strike to Wesley Scott. Scott also had a rare feat this weekend. He actually hit a home run from both sides of the plate. You could see Scott dig in both batters' boxes as we did this weekend, and he's proven he's got power on both sides. Gave the Southwestern pitching staff fits throughout the weekend, but right now Brady Davis right where he wants to be. 0-2 count, 2 away in the inning, and looking to strand that runner in scoring position. The 0-2 to Davis, or from Davis, is taken just outside for a ball. Isaac Nowell would be next if the Tigers can keep the line moving. Wind blowing out to left field. Here's the 1-2 from the southpaw. Short dribbler up to the mound. Throw over to first is there in time. And the scoring threat does not come to pass for the Tigers. Bermudez advances into scoring position, but no further. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Make some noise. Now what's that? Gotta get on board.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. The Tigers got a runner into scoring position in the bottom half of the first, but could advance him no further, so the Statesmen holding on to a 3-0 lead heading into inning number 2. 7, 8, and 9 will be due up for the visiting team, starting off right here with the shortstop. That is Matthew Martinolich. First pitch of the at-bat is hit right back up the middle, but right into the glove of Dustin Bermudez. He throws over to Lyle at first for out number 1. So score that play 6-3. And that will bring up the catcher, Gabe Stockton. Childers misses his spot outside for a ball. The 1-0 also misses its spot to make it a 2-0 count. Childers, like Stockton, once played catcher himself with Ouachita. That was the position he started out with the Tigers, as the 2-0 is taken on the inside corner for a strike. Over the past couple seasons, he has moved into bullpen duties full time, also has made some appearances in the starting rotation, as this one is a little liner out to right field for a base hit. Stockton is on with one away in the inning. That brings up the 9-hole hitter, designated hitter, Jonathan Dewberry.
Designated hitter, Jonathan Dewberry.
The Statesman already making one trip through the lineup. Childers wanting to make sure they go no further. There is a southpaw getting loose in the bullpen for the Tigers. First pitch of the new at-bat is taken low in the zone for a strike. The 0-1 from Childers. Good fastball on the outside corner. Catches the zone for strike 2. Childers looking for his first punch out of this outing. The 0-2 just misses its spot on the outer half of the plate. It's now 1-2 to the 9-hole hitter. Looking to send him packing once more. Breaking ball also missing its spot. This one just a bit too low for ball 2. Great battle here in this righty on lefty matchup. The 2-2 is sent out to left field. Allen just has to take a few steps to his right to make the play for out number 2.
Center fielder, Wes Warnock.
So with 2 gone here in the top of the second, the lineup card will turn over, and Wes Warnock is due up at the plate. The center fielder is 0 for 1 on the day. One of 2 batters retired before that 2-out rally in the first. First pitch swinging, he hits it right to Lyles. It's a 3 unassisted play, and that's going to do it for the top half of the third. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base for the Statesmen. As we head to the bottom half of the second, your score is Delta State 3, Ouachita nothing. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Wichita.
Achita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Washita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Washita, people. It's Washita. Washita.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Bottom half of the second inning about to get underway. Brady Davis still out there on the mound for the Statesmen, and he had a strong showing in the first half. In the first inning of play, he ended up giving a leadoff single on the first pitch to Dustin Bermudez. Bermudez advanced to second on a balk, but advanced no further, as the junior southpaw was able to retire the side in order. First pitch is taken low for a ball. Isaac now comes into this plate appearance batting just over the Mendoza line at 209 on the year. Finds himself in a great count leverage situation here, 2-0. Now had a standout Game 1 against Southwestern Oklahoma State this past weekend, driving in 4. He also had 2 extra base hits in the same inning, what proved to be an 8-run rally for the Tigers in the 4th against the Bulldogs. Then just half an inning later, he robbed the Bulldogs of a home run of their own. Finally going to get a strike here in the zone to make it 3-1 to the former LRCA Warrior. The 3-1 from Davis. Beautiful breaking ball that catches the inside corner for strike 2. Something's got to give. The payoff pitch. Now does just manage to spoil it off to the left side. The payoff once more. Now squared it up very well, but also hits it well foul. It's over the top of the athletic offices over in left field. The 3-2 once more. Just misses high for ball 4. So with a runner on first and still nobody out in the inning, that's going to bring up last week's GAC Player of the Week, Talon Heine. He went 7 for 10 against Northwestern Oklahoma State. Had an OPS just south of 2,000 for the weekend. Quite a series for the young man. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat, showing bunt. It's a little liner, and it's going to hang up long enough for the play to be made by the first baseman, Braden Jones, with a heads-up play in foul territory to record the first out. And that's going to bring up the third baseman, Kieran Terrio. Terrio, one of several Tigers to join the Power Parade this past weekend. He had his first home run of the campaign in the Tigers' 14-4 victory over SWOSU. First pitch swing and a miss, but Nowell is able to scamper up to second and into scoring position. The 0-1 to Terrio. A little bit of a pop-up over to the right side, and it's been a busy inning for Jones. He records his second put-out and as many batters for out number 2. So with 2 away in the inning and a runner still in scoring position, Colin Lyles steps up to the plate. He occupies the 8 hole in today's contest for the Tigers. Joseph Bolin representing the bottom of the order in the on-deck circle. Lyles, a freshman on the season, has a couple of RBIs. He had a nice extra base hit in a pinch hitting situation in Game 1 against SWOSU. The 1-1 to the Tiger first baseman, taken inside for ball 2. Count leverage. Lyles pops one up into shallow right field. Couple of Statesmen closing in, but the putout will eventually be made on the edge of the infield dirt by the right fielder, Brett Burrell. So once again, the Tigers advance a runner into scoring position, but advance him no further. Heading to the 3rd inning of play, your score is Delta State 3, Ouachita nothing. This is Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Unsurprisingly, it is going to be a committee effort on the mound as we have our first pitching change of the game for Ouachita. The first pitcher to come out of the bullpen for the Tigers will be the freshman left-hander, Nate Gross. He takes over for Hayden Childers, who finishes the day with 3 runs allowed on 4 hits. Gross looking to keep this game right where it is heading into the bottom half of the inning as the Tigers look to try and mount a rally here in the early innings. Still plenty of baseball left to be played on this windy, overcast day at Rab Rogers Field.
Back to the statesman, second baseman, Brendan McCauley.
Here's the first pitch, runs high for a ball. Leading off the inning for the Statesman, it'll be the second baseman, Brendan McCauley. McCauley, 0 for 1 on the day. He was the last batter to be retired in the first inning before that 2-out rally that saw all 3 runs come across for the Statesman. Liner to second, fielded by Scott. Throw over to first is in time for out number 1.
Right fielder Brett Burrell.
With 1 away in the inning, Brett Burrell set to take his second cuts of the afternoon. He is 1 for 1 on the day. Later came around to score as part of that 3-run home run off the back of Blake Dindy. First pitch of the at-bat, fastball that catches the inside corner for a strike. Looking at Nate Gross's numbers up to this point in the campaign, they've been pretty good. 2 innings of work under his belt. His ERA still perfect at 0. He's allowed just 1 hit, but he's also struck out a batter. Right now, he's got an even count to Burrell. Gross gets set. The 1-1 runs inside for a ball. The 2-1 from Gross is a fastball that catches the inside corner. Snuck in with the back door that time, or excuse me, the front door. Looking to send him packing, the 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Got right fielder Brett Burrell chasing for the first punch out of the afternoon. And that is going to bring up the bat of Dylan Coleman. Here's the pitch from Gross. Breaking ball catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 0-1 drops too far below the zone, and now it's 1-1 to the Statesman third baseman. Tigers would love to hold off the powerful bat of Blake Dendy until the top of the fourth. Gross has a chance to retire the Statesman in order. Another breaking ball missing down low. Joseph Bolin likes the positioning. They just can't get the third baseman to bite. Gross regroups. Here's the 2-1. Foul tip into the catcher's mitt. And on a 2-2 count, we'll see if Gross stays outside or if he tries to run in and jam Dylan Coleman. Here's the 2-2. He did try to jam him inside, but Coleman just manages to get a piece of it and send it into the backstop. The freshman southpaw looking for his second punch out of the afternoon, and he's got it. Blows the heat right by him for strike 3. Nate Gross retires the Statesman in order, including 2 punch-outs. As we head to the bottom of the third, your score is Delta State 3, Tigers nothing. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of Bats and Signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
At Berry and Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry and Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Berry and Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Joseph Bolin, the sophomore catcher, set to get us underway here in inning number 3, and the first pitch is taken for a strike. Bolin batting .240 on the year with 3 runs batted in, and he's going to get jammed a little bit here, but did manage to get good enough contact to send it into the backstop to make this an 0-2 count. The 0-2 from Brady Davis. Swing and a miss for strike 3. A nasty breaking ball that just quite didn't break back into the zone. And that's going to bring up Dustin Bermudez. Bermudez is the first batter that Brady Davis faced. He's also the only man to get a base hit off of Davis today. The Tigers have managed to get a runner into scoring position in both of the first 2 innings, but have done nothing more. Bermudez got a single, advanced on a balk. Isaac Nowell got a walk and advanced on a wild pitch. But in their separate innings, both of them were stranded. It's also worth mentioning that both of those men were leadoff batters in the inning. The 2-0 from the southpaw. Trying to sneak it in the back door, but it stays outside for ball 3. The 3-0 from Davis is a fastball that will catch the zone for a strike. Wind is blowing out to left field. That is to Bermudez's benefit. Here's the 3-1. Takes a big hack, and it's a line drive shot down the left side. Had home run distance, but is a foul ball. Something's got to give with the payoff pitch, and Bermudez pops it up high into the air in shallow left field. Drifting towards foul territory, the play is made by Matthew Martinolich. Brady Davis looking for his first 1-2-3 inning of the afternoon, but standing in his way will be the powerful bat of G. Allen. Fastball runs high and perhaps even a bit outside for ball 1. Allen is 0 for 1 on the day. He grounded out in his first plate appearance. Line drive ball that just does hook foul. About as close as it gets over there on those line drives, but Allen will have to get back into the box for a 1-1 count. The 1-1 to Allen is blasted to right field. We'll see if it has enough carry. Unfortunately, the wind is going to keep it in the yard, so it's a loud out number 3 for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Ouachita is set down in order, and your score heading into inning number 4. Delta State 3, Ouachita nothing. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
The American dream to me as an immigrant means having the opportunities that my parents didn't have. Being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed for me to get to this point. It was paying off.
Estoy muy orgulloso de Michael por haberse graduado de colegio.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not had a scholarship. It would just relieved a lot of the financial burden.
Welcome back to Rab Rogers Field for more Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Tag Payco set to take over on the mound in this pitch by committee effort today from the Tigers. We've already seen Hayden Childers throw 2 innings to open up the ball game, followed by a 1-2-3 inning just a few moments ago by Nate Gross. Quite an effort from the freshman. Now we'll see what Payco can provide in the middle innings. He's got a tall task ahead. He's got the true middle of the order coming up for the Statesmen. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Statesmen in this inning, including Blake Dindy, who is in the on-deck circle. He has the only scoring up to this point, a 3-run blast to right field. He'll be looking to repeat that effort here, although, as we saw just moments ago, the wind working against those left-handed batters a bit today. G. Allen hit a long fly ball out to right field, but the wind was not helping it carry out of here. If anything, it was keeping it in the yard. First pitch misses inside for a ball. That's not to say that Dindy hasn't demonstrated that he can send it over the wall in these conditions, as he's already done so today. The 1-0 is going to catch the outside corner for a strike. The 1-1 from Pecco. Similar spot, but a different result. It's 2-1 now to Dindy. Another fastball, and this one will catch the zone, so the count is run even. Looking to send him packing, the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball, but he gets around on it, sends it out to left field where the play is made by Allen, just a few feet shy of the warning track.
First baseman Braden Jones.
With one away here in the top of the fourth, Braden Jones, the first baseman, is due up. First pitch of the at-bat from Pecco is popped back out of play. Jones is 0 for 1 on the day. Grounded out in his first plate appearance. Beautiful breaking ball from Pecco, catches the inside corner for a strike. Pecco going to be looking for his third punch out of the season, the 0-2. Runs high and in for a ball. One-two is a nice breaking ball that Jones reaches out and just manages to get a piece of. He bounces it off the top of the Tigers dugout over the left side. Also worth noting that Andrew Hayden is starting to stretch out there in the bullpen for the Tigers, along with Ryan Armentrout. Jones continuing to battle here in a 1-2 count. Matthew Martinolich waits on deck for the Statesman. Here's the 1-2 from Pecco. Fastball locks him up at the bottom of the zone for strike 3. That's the third punch out of the campaign for Tag Pecco, his first of this outing. And it's going to bring up Matthew Martinolich as Pecco looks to go 1-2-3. First pitch of the at-bat. Runs high for a ball. The 1-0 will be fouled back out of play, so the count has run even to the Statesman shortstop. Martinolich, like Braden Jones, grounded out in his first plate appearance, looking to change his fortunes here as the ball is popped back out of play. And now Martinolich will be forced to battle up with 2 strikes. Pecco, we're going to make it back-to-back 1-2-3 innings for the Tigers. Here's the 1-2. Not a bad breaking ball, but it does stay just a bit inside to run the count even. The right-hander looking for a put-away pitch once again. Appeal down to first, and they'll say that he went around. It's a drop third strike. Gets past the first baseman Lyles, and somehow Matthew Martinolich finds a way to beat it out. He was slow out of the box that time as we were waiting for the appeal down to first base. But a costly throwing error is going to allow the inning to continue for the Statesman. That's the first error committed of the day by either squad. The Tigers have struggled with fielding at times this year, including 5 errors against Southwestern Oklahoma State in Game 2 last weekend. The Tigers played much cleaner in Game 3. We'll see if they can bounce back from this early error in this contest. Peko showing no signs of frustration out there on the mound. He is locked in, and it's quickly 0-2. Looking for his 3rd punch out of the inning. Going to check on the runner at first. And it's going to be a balk as Lyles wasn't home for the cover. So now a golden opportunity for the Statesmen to drive in another insurance run. Here's the 0-2. Jams him in on the hands, should be playable. Scott waving off Bermudez, and he makes the play for out number 3. So Tag Peko gets the 3 outs, 2 strikeouts on the inning, including a drop 3rd strike that resulted in a runner reaching. But the 2-out threat does not come to pass for Delta State. Your score heading to the bottom half of the inning: Statesmen 3, Tigers nothing. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Welcome back to Rab Rogers Field for more Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Brady Davis looking to continue a strong starting effort today for his squad. He has held the Tigers scoreless up to this point, but Mikey Quinones will look to change matters right here. Like many of his teammates, Quinones 0 for 1 on the day. He struck out in his first plate appearance. But the young man, on more than one occasion, has proven to change things with one swing of the bat. Speaking of swing of the bat, they're going to go ahead and say that that last fastball ended up getting the end of the bat of Quinones, so it is a strike to the Tigers' designated hitter. Oh-1 catches the outside corner for strike 2. Quinones will have to protect in an 0-2 count. Davis looking to set him down via the punch out for the second time. Framed it up outside, but it ran a bit too far outside for ball 1. The southpaw working quickly. The 1-2 is popped up and out of play over to the left side. It'll end up taking a high bounce off of the concrete of the parking lot. The 1-2. Quinones just able to spoil it off. The 1-2 swung on and missed for strike 3. So Davis sets down Quinones via the punch out for the second time this afternoon. And Wesley Scott set to dig in for the second time. He is 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the first pitch of the new at-bat. It's taken on the outside corner for a strike. Scott on the season is batting .242. He homered twice, both of those round trippers in this weekend series, and he's got his first hit of the afternoon right here. It's just the second hit of the ball game for the Tigers. That's going to bring up Talon Heine. Or excuse me, Isaac now is actually going to step up. He is 0 for 1 on the day. Heine is going to be in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. The first pitch from Davis taken below the zone for a ball. Now walked in his first plate appearance, just his 4th base on balls of the campaign. And he's really in the driver's seat now, 2-0 with a runner on first and just 1 away in the inning. This is right where the Tiger right fielder wants to be. The 2-0 pitch misses outside, and now it's 3-0. Davis has only surrendered 1 walk on the day, and that was to Isaac Nowell. We'll see if he's aggressive in a 3-0 count. Fastball catches the inside corner for a strike. The 3-1 from the southpaw is dribbled foul over to the left side. Here's the payoff. Breaking ball locks him up on the outside corner for strike 3. And all that Nowell can do is tip the cap to his opponent. That's going to bring up Talon Heine. Heine, a little bit of a jam base hit. It's going to be a close play at first, but Heine does just manage to beat it out. Some excellent hustle from the senior center fielder as he hit it over on the side closest to first base. But now it's an RBI opportunity for the Tigers once again with Kieran Terrio due up at the plate. The Tigers would love for him to do what he did back in Game 1 against Southwestern Oklahoma State. A home run over to left field here at Rab Rogers Field. First pitch of the at-bat is taken for a ball. The 1-0 to Terrio. Fastball darts too far inside, and now it's 2-0. Count leverage. Terrio takes the pitch outside, and now it's 3-0 to the Tiger third baseman. This could set up for a huge at-bat against Colin Lyles. Here's the 3-0 pitch, showing bunt, pulls it back, and he is going to draw the base on balls. It's a 4-pitch walk to Kieran Terrio. And now there are ducks on the pond for Colin Lyles. That is going to elicit a mound visit for the Statesman. There is a southpaw getting loose out there for the visiting squad. We'll see if they go to him now or if they try to let their starter get out of this jam by himself. Davis would love to finish off this inning and go at least one more to qualify for the winning decision. With this break in the action, fans, we do want to thank you for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. This is a student-led broadcast out of the Rogers Department of Communications right here at Ouachita Baptist University in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. We want to thank our crew for helping out with today's contest in the middle of the week, many of them rushing over straight from classes to be a part of today's broadcast. Here's the first pitch to Colin Lyles. Darts inside for ball one. Davis struggling a bit with command here in the fourth inning. He has surrendered a walk already, and now he finds himself down to the Tiger first baseman, 2-0. Golden RBI opportunity for the Tigers. See if they can capitalize. The 2-0 showing bunt. Pulls it back for ball three. Almost enough to get Wesley Scott to dart for home, but that was a good block behind the plate by Gabe Stockton. We'll see if Lyles shows bunt once again. He does. Pulls it back, but it does catch the inside corner. And now it's 3-1 to the Tiger first baseman, Davis, looking to battle his way back into the at-bat. The 3-1 to Lyles. Squared it up well, but also well foul. Tiger fan having to duck for cover out there near the home bullpen. And now something's going to have to give. Bases loaded, 2 away in the inning. Everybody's going to be in motion. Here's the payoff pitch. Misses outside for ball four. So the Tigers walk in a run to scratch across their first run of the afternoon. Credit the RBI to Colin Lyles, his third of the campaign, and that is going to be the day for Brady Davis. Not when he wanted to depart from the game. He had been dominant up to this point, allowing just one hit. And he had stranded runners in scoring position twice already. But here in the fourth, he will be forced to depart with 2 away in the inning, and he is still responsible for every runner on base. We'll introduce you to the Statesman's new pitcher when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Getting directions to Ouachita Baptist University.
I'm Rex Horn, the Interim Executive Director.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. There is a new pitcher out there on the mound for the Statesman. And it is the junior left-hander, Jackson Wilson. Wilson with a little bit of a sidearm motion to his delivery. He will be looking to get the Statesman out of a jam. The Tigers already won across in the inning, courtesy of a bases-loaded walk just moments ago. Delta State still just 1 out away from getting out of the jam, and Wilson's going to move them a little bit closer to their end goal with a strike. The 0-1 misses high for a ball. The book is not yet closed on today's starter, Brady Davis, as he is responsible for all 3 men on base. If things turn disastrous, he could be in line for the loss. Long fly ball out to deep left center field, but it is going to hang up long enough for Wes Warnock to make the play for out number 3. So the Tigers do scratch across their first run of the ball game, but they leave the bases loaded. Heading to inning number 5, your score is Delta State 3, Ouachita 1. This is Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
I'm Rex Horn, the Interim Executive Director of the Arkansas Baptist State Convention, and today I'm joined by my friend Dylan, who is an attorney with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation, with an important word for you.
The foundation is here to help you support your Ouachita Tigers. If you'd like to create an estate plan that supports Ouachita and its mission, or learn about other giving opportunities, please contact us using the information below.
No matter where you go in Arkansas, you'll probably run into someone you know. That personal connection is what I love about this state, and it's why we have offices and people across Arkansas. People who share your interest and care if you've been hurt.
A local team who will be on your side, by your side.
So if you are injured in an accident, call us at 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
No matter where you live in Arkansas, we have an office nearby.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. We have another new pitcher for the Tigers. This time it is going to be the 6'2 freshman, Andrew Hayden. The right-hander is originally from Lone Oak, Texas. Not to be confused with Lone Oak, Arkansas. That is 2 words. Lone Oak is in the tree. Also a graduate of Lone Oak High School and looking to put on a show today in front of the home crowd. The Tigers did manage to get 1 run back in the bottom half of the 4th, although they would have wanted more. Left the bases loaded. If Hayden can hold Delta State off for another inning, the Tigers still in a strong spot to try and mount a comeback. Starting off the 5th inning for Delta State, it'll be Jonathan Newberry. He occupies the DH position today and is going to take the first pitch of this new at-bat for a strike. In a day where the effort on the mound has very much been by committee, there is another right-hander getting loose in the bullpen for the Tigers. Chopper sent out to second. Tough play, but Scott just manages to get it there in time. Beat Dewberry by maybe a step. And there's 1 away in the inning for Wes Warnock.
Center fielder Wes Warnock.
First pitch of the at-bat is taken for a strike, and I just got a picture. I see that Ms. Hartzell's class back at Lakeside Intermediate School in Hot Springs is watching today's broadcast. We're glad that they could join us for this non-conference battle between Delta State and Ouachita. The 1-1 is popped back out of play, and now it's 1-2 to Warnock. Hayden looking for his first punch out of the afternoon. Line drive shot, but it is foul. The 1-2 from Hayden. Breaking ball brings him to his knees for strike number 3.
Second baseman, Brendan McCauley.
Hayden has his first punch out of the afternoon, his second of the season, and that is going to bring up Brendan McCauley. McCauley is 0 for 2 on the game, but looking to change his fortunes in his third at-bat as he takes the first pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 from Hayden. Chopper sent out to short. Bermudez gloves it, throws it across the diamond, and Lyles can't quite scoop it up at first. We'll see how they score it and who they score it on. It is indeed an error.
Now batting right fielder Brent Burrell.
As Brett Burrell will step up to the plate with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat is a little blooper sent out to right field. Now runs in, but he can't get to it. Throw into third is not in time. It was a good throw in from Now. But right there, just a case of Burrell putting the ball in the right spot. And the rally will continue. Runners at the corners with 2 away. And the third baseman, Dylan Coleman, due up at the dish. Coach Luke Howard wants to go out and have a word with his freshman right-hander. Hayden facing some adversity in this outing, trying to keep his team in this battle. Howard wants to give the freshman an opportunity to get out of the jam himself. The Tigers have used up their mound visit for the inning. So the next time that Luke Howard makes a visit, it will be the end of the day for Hayden, but he's going to look to try and get out of the jam right here. Breaking ball. Looking for it on the outer half of the plate, but couldn't get the spot. It's ball 1. The 1-0 to Coleman. Also going to miss off of the plate for ball 2. Coleman is 1 for 2 on the day. He struck out in his last plate appearance, but before that, he had a 2-out single and later came around to score on the 3-run home run from Blake Dindy. Dindy waiting in the on-deck circle for the Statesman as the 2-0 ripped out to center field. Heine's going back to the warning track to the wall, and for the second time today, it's a 3-run round tripper for the Statesman. Dylan Coleman with a 3-run bomb for the visiting squad. And Delta State's lead will swell to 5. It's 6-1. The power threat is not over yet, though, because Dindy is due up at the dish, and he's going to hit it through for a base hit of his own. Dindy becomes the third Statesman with multiple base hits in the ball game.
First baseman Braden Jones.
That's going to bring up Braden Jones, who will look to keep the line moving for Delta State. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. Fastball runs high for ball one. Three runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning. The highlight being the 3-run home run from Dylan Coleman, the second 3-run bomb of the day for the visiting squad. DSU's Braden Jones in a great spot right here, a 3-0 count. We'll see if Andrew Hayden is aggressive here. The 3-0 pitch. Fastball catches the inside corner for a strike. Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. 6-1 is your score heading into the bottom half of the 5th inning. And the top of the order is due up for the hometown Tigers, starting off right here with the shortstop Dustin Bermudez. Bermudez led off the ballgame with a single for Ouachita. He was retired via a flyout his last time up. First pitch to him will be taken outside for a ball. Jackson Wilson still out there on the mound for Delta State after retiring the final batter of the 4th inning. His 1-0 pitch will be fouled into the backstop to run the count even. Bermudez, originally from Chandler, Arizona, started out his collegiate career at South Mountain Community College before making his way to Ouachita, approximately 1,300 miles from his hometown. 2-1 pitch, misses outside for ball 3. If the game is close at the end, it would also not be a surprise to see him take over on the mound. He is the Tigers' closing pitcher. And he's going to chop this one over to the hop corner, but it does hook foul. Bermudez, in fact, has the school record for single-season saves. He had 10 saves in last year's campaign, and with his last save, moving up into 2nd place on the program leaderboard. this time reaching just to protect the plate, and the count remains full at 3-2. Bermudez does have the benefit of the wind. Here's the payoff once more. Squares it up well, high and deep, and foul. Bermudez still trying to time it up against the left field wind. Another foul tip at home plate. Despite the cloudy weather, plenty of fans making the trip out to the ballpark today, and there's just about as much green in the building as there is purple. Payoff pitch is a chopper that will roll foul. Might have been an infield single had it stayed fair. Instead, Bermudez will have to retreat to home plate and try again. The payoff once more. Misses outside for ball 4. It was a lengthy battle, but Dustin Bermudez proves victorious via plate discipline. A 10-pitch at-bat, all things told, and that is going to bring up the dangerous G. Allen. Allen is 0 for 2 on the day. Has a ground out and a fly out to his name. That last fly out, a long fly ball, and this time he's heading down to first base with a hit by pitch. Hit him in the small of his back, and that is not a fun place to get hit. No place is a fun place to get hit, but especially right there. And Allen going to struggle his way down to first base, trying to walk it off. Howard going over to have a look at Allen, who was an academic and athletic All-American in 2023. Was also named Ouachita's overall Scholar Athlete of the Year for the 2022-2023 school year. Looks like Allen is going to be good to continue, as Howard will return back to his spot in the third base coaching box. Great setup for a rally. Heart of the order due up and 2 runners already on. Mikey Quinones looking for a measure of revenge against the Statesman. He is 0 for 2 thus far on the day, both times going down via the punch-out. And this one is inside. Both runners are going to move up an extra 90 feet. Jackson Wilson really struggling to control that inside fastball right now. It hasn't been of ill intent. Still just trying to frame up that inner half of the plate. Goes right back at it for a strike. Wind has died down as the flag out in center field is drifting straight down, although it is picking up a little bit here. Chopped foul over to the right side and right by first base coach Bo Burson. Burson, himself a graduate of Ouachita's baseball program, class of 2022. He was part of the Tigers' first squad to reach the NCAA tournament in 14 years. And Quinones reaching again for that outside slider for strike 3. That's the third time that he's gone down via the punch-out today, and it's going to bring up Wes Scott. Here's the first pitch to the freshman. It's taken outside for a ball. Scott has looked right at home at Rab Rogers Field in his first 4 games at the ballpark. He has recorded a hit in each of those contests. He sends one high and deep out to the right center field gap. Runners tagging. Relay throw is in, but not before Dustin Bermudez crosses home plate as the second run of the ball game for Ouachita. Credit Scott with the sacrifice fly, his 8th RBI of the season. And the Statesmen aren't out of it just yet. Wilson's still going to have to retire Isaac now with his former LRCA Warrior teammate, G. Allen, at third. Chopper over to third. Throw on the run is there in time, and that's going to do it for the 5th inning of play. So the Tigers do strike for 1 run, courtesy of the sac fly from Wes Scott. But they still trail at 6-2, heading to inning number 6. This is Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
At Ouachita, we care deeply for our students, and we are seeking to invest in them every day.
My professors are some of the best people I've ever met. They love me, they care for me, they care about my well-being.
Faculty are so open to helping you, even outside of the classroom. Like the night before the test, they'll stay up till late in case you need help. And they're really open about that, just really helping you understand everything.
The faculty has challenged me in a way that I feel equipped for whatever comes my way outside of Ouachita.
The faculty and staff really pour into me every day in class, but also out of class. They're really invested in my future.
We develop relationships, and we really seek to pour into the whole person.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. New pitcher out there on the mound for Ouachita, getting some valuable experience against the Statesmen. It'll be the junior right-hander Ryan Armentrout. Armentrout is a kinesiology major from Carlsbad, California. Certainly imposing out there on the mound. He stands at 6'5" and weighs 220 pounds. We'll see if he can strike fear into the Statesmen. Due up for Delta State will be the 7, 8, and 9 hole hitters, starting off right here by Matthew Martinolich. Martinolich is 0 for 2 on the day. He's going to take the first pitch, a fastball on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1 from Armentrout is a breaking ball that catches the inside corner, and he is certainly leaving a good impression here in his first at-bat at Rab Rogers Field. Looking to send him packing. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball that is through the left side for a base hit. Not a bad pitch in an 0-2 count, but a good approach by Matthew Martinolich. He's got his first base hit of the afternoon. That's going to bring up his teammate Gabe Stockton. Stockton, responsible for 1 of 8 hits today for the Statesmen, and he's going to take the first pitch as a fastball down in the zone for a strike. The 0-1 from Armentrout skips to home plate. Good block behind the dish by Joseph Bolin. And it's 1-1 to the right-handed bat of Stockton. The 1-1 from the right-hander. Going to miss low and outside, and now it's count leverage to the Statesman catcher. Armentrout, the 2-1. Fastball in on the hands, and it's 2-2. Stockton wanting to pull that baseball, and it looked like he might have also been partially inspired by some movement there by Martin Olich, originally showing a steal attempt before retreating back. The 2-2 misses outside, and the count is run full. Jonathan Dewberry waits up on deck, followed by the top of the order. Here's the payoff from Armentrout. Could be a double play ball. Bermudez looking for the flip to second, instead throws it to first for the sure out. Would have been a tough double play, but the Tigers do get the fielder's choice. It effectively serves as a sacrifice bunt from Gabe Stockton, and it brings up Jonathan Dewberry. Dewberry is 0 for 2 on the day, and he's going to take the first pitch low for a ball. All but 4 Statesmen have joined the hit parade today. The 1-0 pitch, ripped to the right side, and another man joins the hit parade. Runner's got the green light. Here's the throw in. Lyles, quick relay to home plate. It's going to get past Bolin. That's going to allow Dewberry to move up an extra 90 feet. And although the Statesmen gave up a run in the bottom half of the 5th, they get it right back in the top of the 6th. It's 7-2.
Center fielder Wes Warnock.
That is going to be a throwing error on the pass ball, the 3rd error of the ball game for the Tigers. Been a tough day for those relay throws as the first pitch of the at-bat misses outside for a ball. Wes Warnock is due up at the plate for his squad. Here's the 1-0. Misses outside for ball 2. Warnock, now just one of 3 Statesmen not to join the hit parade today. 6 players combining for 9 hits up to this point. The 2-0 is a breaking ball that misses inside for ball 3. It's been a strikeout, a ground out, and a fly out for Warnock today, but he has a chance to reach base for the first time this afternoon. Here's the 3-0. Fastball misses outside for ball 4, and Warnock does indeed reach base. It'll be 2 on and 1 away for Brendan McCauley, but first, we're going to have a mound visit from Joseph Bolin. We'll see if Dave Brown joins him. He initially started to emerge from the dugout, and now we're going to see him make the walk out to the mound. Four runs have come across in the last inning and a third for the Statesmen. Tigers trying to limit the damage going into the back third of this ball game. Brown going back to the dugout after talking things over with the pitcher. that he actually played a large role in bringing here to Ouachita. Brown is the recruiting coordinator for the program. Started here in the 2021 season and has been a large part of the last two Tiger squads that have ended up going to the semifinals of the Great American Conference Tournament and even made the NCAA tournament in both of those campaigns. First pitch misses outside for a ball. Armentrout again trying to limit the damage here in inning number 6. The 1-0 from the right-hander, also going to miss inside, and it's 2-0. That's going to be the day, as Coach Howard is already making the walk out to the mound. That'll be the day for the Tiger right-hander. And hold on a second, Coach Howard is having to retreat back to the dugout. There hadn't been enough pitches until the next mound visit, so Armentrout perhaps with another opportunity here to prove himself. He's going to step off of the mound, but he's going to have to throw at least one more here. And the umpires are going to go ahead and meet up for a discussion. Quite a bit of discussion going on right now between today's umpiring crew. Here's the 2-0. Breaking ball catches the the outside corner for a strike just inside the zone. Still count leverage to McCauley, looking to erase his 0 for 3 day. He sends this one into left field, and that one's down for a base hit. Runner's got the green light for third. Here's a long throw to home by G. Allen. It's an absolute dart. Unfortunately, just a bit too far to the left. Jonathan Dewberry slides in as the 8th run of the ball game for the Statesman. It's now a 6-run lead for DSU, and this will be the day for Ryan Armentrout. New pitcher for the Tigers, it's a right-hander, and we'll introduce you to him when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
I'm Rex Horn, the Interim Executive Director of the Arkansas Baptist State Convention, and today I'm joined by my friend Dylan, who's an attorney with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation, with an important word for you.
The foundation is here to help you support your Ouachita Tigers. If you'd like to create an estate plan that supports Ouachita and its mission, or learn about other giving opportunities, please contact us using the information below.
No matter where you go in Arkansas, you'll probably run into someone you know. That personal connection is what I love about this state, and it's why we have offices and people across Arkansas. People who share your interest and care if you've been hurt.
A local team who will be on your side, by your side.
So if you were injured in an accident, call us at 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
No matter where you live in Arkansas, we have an office nearby.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
Welcome back to Rab Rogers Field for more Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Top of the 6th inning, 2 runs already across in the frame for the Statesman. And DSU would love to add on here. Braden Tucker looking to keep the score right where it is. Entering this appearance, He has 3 1/3 innings of work under his belt. He has walked 3 batters and struck out 3, surrendering 6 hits and 5 earned runs. Despite the cloudy skies today, plenty of fans out in attendance today for both sides. Got great representation for the Statesmen on the right side of the grandstand, and plenty of Tiger purple in the rest of the grandstand along with the left field bleachers. Here's the first pitch, runs high for ball 1. The 1-0 breaking ball catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Brett Burrell is 2 for 3 on the day. He's come around to score both times. Both of those runs scored on 3-run home runs. Now a 2-1 count to the Statesman right fielder. The 2 big flies today for the Statesmen have come off the bat of Dylan Coleman and Blake Dindy, both of them for 3 runs apiece. And right now, Burrell is in a position to do some damage in a 3-1 count, and 2 runners already on. Three, 4, and 5 all have 2 hits today for Delta State. The 3-1 fastball does just miss its spot on the outside corner for ball 4. So the bases are now loaded for Dylan Coleman, who is looking to repeat the efforts of his last plate appearance when he sent one over the left center field wall for a 3-run home run. Takes the first pitch of the at-bat high for a ball. Tucker trying to locate that high heater. The 1-0 is going to catch the outside corner for a strike. Good slider that time from Tucker. The 1-1, similar location, different result, as it's now a 2-1 count to Coleman, that last one missing just off the edge of the plate. The 2-1, foul tipped behind home plate, and the count has run even. Tucker looking for a huge punch out here with the bases loaded. The 2-2 is slapped out towards the gap. That's through for the second extra base hit of the day for Coleman. 2 runs are going to come across to score, and Dylan Coleman is in there with a stand-up 2-run, 1-out double. Delta State is up to double digits for the ball game. It's 10-2. What a day for Dylan Coleman. 3 for 4, 5 runs batted in. And the Tigers don't have much relief at the plate, as now Blake Dindy is due up. He's going to foul the first pitch into the backstop for a strike. Dindy 2 for 3 on the day with a home run and a single. He'd love to bring a couple more home here. Breaking ball misses the zone outside, and it's 1-1. jammed him a bit, and he sends it to the opposite field foul. We'll see if Dindy adjusts his approach at the plate. He has not been struck out today and is looking very confident at the dish. Here's the 1-2 from Tucker. A little bit of a chopper, sent up to short. Going to be a tough play for Bermudez. Throws it on the run. Just able to beat Dindy at first, but it is going to be an RBI on a fielder's choice. The 5th run of the inning for the Statesman, and it's now 11-2. Tucker fires. It's a chopper sent over to the left side. Thrower to first is made by Terrio, and that is going to mercifully end the rally for the Tigers. 5 runs come across to score for DSU. As we head to the bottom of the 6th, your score is Statesman 11, Ouachita 2. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Make some noise. Now what's that? Gotta get on that.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Talon Heine due up at the dish for the Tigers in what has been a lopsided affair thus far, but still plenty of baseball left to be played. Here's the first pitch of the inning from Jackson Wilson. Fastball misses its spot on the outside half for ball 1. The 1-0. Going to be swung on and missed. Maybe foul tipped by Heine. It was tough to tell from this angle. The 1-1. Foul tipped back towards the home dugout. And the GAC's player of the week from a week ago currently in a tough spot. Will be forced to battle up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Jammed him a bit in on the hand. Still going to be a tough play at second. The flip is there in time for out number 1. Heads up play by Brendan McCauley, charging in to make the play for the Statesman. And now Kieran Terrio will dig in for the Tigers. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Terrio with one of the higher batting averages in this Tiger lineup. At this point in the season, .333 hitter on the year as he pops this one up into right field. Play is going to be made without any trouble by Brett Burrell. With 2 away, it'll be Colin Lyles up at the plate for the Tigers. His last time at the dish, he ended up drawing a walk with the bases loaded to drive in the Tigers' first run of the game. That is the 3rd run batted in of his career. First pitch is swung on and missed for a strike. Ripped to the left side and through for a base hit. Colin Lyles has just the 4th hit of the ball game for Ouachita, and Joseph Bolin will step up with an opportunity to keep this 2-out rally going. Bolin going to take the first pitch for a ball. Breaking ball misses down in the zone for ball 2. Sends a ball out into center field. Should be playable in the gap as the play is made by Wes Warnock. With that, 6 innings are in the book, and your score is still Delta State 11, Ouachita 2. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
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 Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Kaiser Smith starting things off on the mound for the Tigers here in inning number 7. Ouachita looking to stay alive here in the later innings. DSU knocking on the door of a run rule finish, but OBU looking to make sure that they don't go down without a fight. Here in inning number 7, 7, 8, and 9 due up. Starting off right here with Matthew Martinolich. He is 1 for 3 on the day. One of 7 players in today's starting lineup now for the Statesmen to record a base hit. Of those 7, 3 have recorded multiple hits, including Brett Burrell, Dylan Coleman, and Blake Dindy. Here's the 1-0. Fouled into the backstop, and the count has run even to the shortstop for the Statesmen. Breaking ball, trying to catch that inner half. Bolin liked the effort, but it does miss its spot. It's 2-1. The next pitch jammed him a bit and sends it out of play. Wind blowing out to left field at the moment. There haven't been too many home runs today, although the home runs that have occurred have left their mark on this contest. The Statesmen have 2 3-run home runs, one of them off the bat of Dylan Coleman, the other off the bat of Blake Dindy. And the Statesmen would love another big hit like that right here. Payoff pitch. Just misses its spot on the outside corner for ball 4. Martinolich is on for the second time today as Gabe Stockton digs in for the Statesmen. Here's the first pitch from Smith. Fastball inside, swung on in, missed for a strike. Umpire does say that he got a piece of it. The 0-1. Again, trying to go with that inside heat. This one's a bit too far inside, and it's 1-1 to the catcher for DSU. Check on the runner at first. He is back in time. The 1-1 from the right-hander. Breaking ball. Beautiful. Catches the inside corner for strike 2. Smith looking to record his 4th strikeout of the year. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball locks him up on the inside corner for strike 3. It's the first time that Gabe Stockton has fanned today. The first punch out of this outing for Kaiser Smith. And it's going to bring up Jonathan Dewberry with 1 away and 1 on here in inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat is taken on the outside corner for a strike. Kaiser Smith, freshman from Stonewall, Louisiana, previously attended Calvary Baptist. The 0-1 catches the outside corner for strike 2. Smith looking to send him packing. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball hit down to third. 5-4. No play at 3, however. It's a fielder's choice. So they're now 2 away in the inning as the leadoff batter, Wes Warnock, steps up. Check on the runner at first. He is back in time. Warnock takes the first pitch outside for a ball. He is one of 2 players in the starting lineup today not to join the hit parade for the Statesman, although it's worth noting that he walked in his last plate appearance, so he has joined the on-base parade. And he's going to send one out to deep center field. Hangs up in the air long enough for Hine to make the play in center for out number 3. So the Tigers hang up a 0 here in the top half of the 7th. It's stretch time at Rab Rogers Field, and your score is Delta State 11, Ouachita 2. We'll be back with more Tiger baseball after this timeout.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. We have a new pitcher on the mound for Delta State. It's going to be the senior right-hander, Hammer Franks. Franks looking to keep the score right where it is heading into inning number 8. His team currently enjoying a 9-run cushion. However, the Tigers with a great opportunity to cut into the deficit with 1, 2, and 3 due up to lead off the bottom of the 7th. Dustin Bermudez digging in to lead us off here in the bottom half of the inning. He is 1 for 2 on the day with a walk. He has also come around to score once. Fastball catches the inside corner for a strike. The 0-1 misses down low for a ball. The 1-1 from Franks. Fastball that darts a bit too far inside for ball 2. Bermudez stings it into the gap, and that's going to be down for extra bases. The Chandler native takes the turn. He's headed for 2. And he will be there with a stand-up double. So with nobody out in the inning and a runner already in scoring position, that is going to bring up G. Allen. Allen 0 for 2 on the day, and probably looking for a little revenge here after being plunked in his last at-bat. He's going to pop it up high into the air in shallow center field. Center fielder loses his hat, but he's going to make the play just beyond the infield for out number 1. Speaking of men who are on a mission right now, Mikey Quinones looking to erase what has thus far been an 0 for 3 day. He's fanned in all 3 at-bats and looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero. First pitch is taken for a strike down in the zone. Quinones, again, this is his first game since the opening weekend of the 2024 season. Did not play in either of the last 2 weekend series for the Tigers to start out Great American Conference play. The 0-1 misses low and inside for a ball. Wesley Scott in the on-deck circle right now, getting ready to swing it from the left side today for the first time. The 1-1 from Franks squares it up well. Unfortunately, just inches away from being a fair ball. Instead, that's going to be strike 2. You could see the dirt kick up just to the right of the foul line on that last line drive. The 1-2, breaking ball, and Quinones just managed to get a piece of it, trying to stave off what would be a 4th strikeout on the day. Franks looking to record his first punch out of the bullpen. The 1-2. Again, Quinones just doing a good job of spoiling it away, and he lives to see another pitch. 11 runs on 11 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the visiting Statesmen. 2 runs on 5 hits and 3 errors for the Tigers. Franks still looking for that put-away pitch. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. A good breaking ball will ensure that Michael Quinones has the golden sombrero in this game, his 4th punch-out of the game. That's going to bring up Wes Scott, who is batting from the left-handed batter's box this time. First time he's done that today. Tigers once again trying to avoid stranding a runner in scoring position. First pitch runs high and outside for a ball. Scott has recorded a hit in each of his first 4 games at Rab Rogers Field. Certainly looking right at home early in his career here with the Tigers as he swings and misses for a strike. The 1-1 from the right-hander. Good breaking ball, and he gets Scott to swing right through it for strike 2. Isaac now waiting on deck. He would be next if Scott could find his way on base. The 1-2. Skips to home plate. Once again, it's a good block behind home plate by Gabe Stockton. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball misses down low for ball 3. The payoff is fouled back out of play, so Scott with an opportunity to see at least one more in this plate appearance. Ouachita looking to keep the line moving and bring up the true heart of the order in the form of Now. Here's the payoff once more. Breaking ball misses low and inside for ball 4. So Scott is on for the 2nd time today. He is one of only 2 Tigers to reach base safely multiple times in this game. Speaking of men who are looking to get on base for the 2nd time today, Isaac Nowell steps up to the plate. Although he is 0 for 2 in at-bats, he has walked once. Foul tips. The first pitch off of the catcher's mask, it looked like. Ends up ricocheting onto the backstop. Franks gets set. Here's the 0-1. Beautiful breaking ball that catches the inside corner for strike 2. Snuck it in the front door. Hammer Franks looking to retire the side and keep the 9-run lead intact. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball is ripped to the left side and through for extra bases. Bermudez comes around to score. Isaac Nowell is in with a stand-up double. And the Tigers cut into the deficit. It's now 11-3 Statesman. Valiant effort at the hot corner by Dylan Coleman, but it does just edge off the lip of his glove. Talon Heine with a great opportunity here to bring in 2 if he can hit the ball deep enough into the outfield. Scott standing on 3rd, Nowell at 2nd. Pitch misses outside for ball 1. Franks gets set. The next pitch, good fastball that catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. One pitch runs inside, and now it's 2-1 to Heine. A little bit of a wind blowing out to left field at the moment, but also blowing a bit in. We'll see how that works for or against Heine as the pitch is taken low for ball 3. The 3-1 misses down low for ball 4. Another great RBI opportunity for the Tigers with ducks on the pond. Kieran Terrio looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for him as Logan Bell has stepped into the batter's box. Meanwhile, we've got a mound visit for Delta State. There is another lefty getting loose for the Statesmen out there in the visitors' bullpen. Once again, fans, we want to thank you for tuning in to the student-led broadcast on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network presented by Taylor King Law. We want to thank all of our student workers today who ran right here after classes and have helped put this event on. And whether you're rooting for the Statesmen or the Tigers, we are glad you have joined us for what's turned out to be a fine Tuesday afternoon for baseball.
Number 26, Logan Bell.
Meanwhile, we turn our attention back to the field where the bases are loaded, 2 are away, and Logan Bell is due up at the plate. First pitch misses down low for a ball. Logan Bell is 0 for 3 on the year. He's got a chance to erase any memory of that right here if he can come through with a big hit. The 1-0 will catch the outer corner for a strike. Franks gets set. The 1-1 from the Statesman pitcher is going to catch the inside corner for strike 2. Delta State looking to get out of the jam with limited damage done. Ouachita looking to keep the rally alive. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball runs in and gets him. Likely not the RBI that Bell had in mind as a pinch hitter, but he's going to take the result. It's the 4th run of the ball game for the Tigers, and it's still bases loaded for Colin Lyles.
Now at first baseman Colin Lyles.
Lyles, 1 for 2 on the day, and he has already driven in a run. We're going to have time called here as Skipper is going to make the long walk out to the mound, and this should be the day for Hammer Franks. Indeed it is, as Southpaw is emerging from the bullpen for DSU, and we will introduce you to him when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
On my team, I thrive to work as hard as I can. I mean, whatever you do on the field, there's a positive correlation to whatever else you do, be it personal relationships, homework, the way you carry yourself. I've changed since I got to King University. It's really helped me to develop as a leader. I think it's honestly the best thing that's ever happened.
At Berry & Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry & Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Berry & Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys.
New pitcher on the mound for DSU is the sophomore southpaw, Caleb Smith. And he steps into this game in a bit of a pickle. Bases loaded, but still 2 away in the inning. The Statesmen have already surrendered 2 runs in the bottom half of the 7th as Ouachita looks to rally. For the Tigers, looking to keep that rally going, and for the Statesmen, looking to keep the lead right where it is. Due up for the Tigers when we resume action will be Colin Lyles, as he is already making his way back to the batter's box. 1 for 2 on the day, an RBI to his credit, and a walk. First pitch catches the inside corner for a strike. Lyles batting .231 on the season. His on-pace percentage at .375. And he's driven in 3 runs, wanted to add on 1 or a few more there. But it does come up empty-handed. 0-2 the count now. The 0-2 misses outside. Got away from Caleb Smith that time, and he is actually going to receive just a brief visit from his third baseman, Dylan Coleman. The 1-2 is slapped out over the outstretched shortstop. That's going to be through for a base hit. 2 runs are come across to score as Talon Heine is in for the 2nd run of the hit. Colin Lyles, have yourself a day. That's 3 RBIs for the freshman, and Ouachita's lead, or excuse me, Delta State's lead has been cut down to 5. Ouachita trying to mount a little bit of a comeback here in the later innings. And the inning's not over yet. Joseph Bolin still with a chance to do some damage at the dish with the top of the order waiting behind him. First pitch is going to miss down low for a ball. Bolin pops it up, but back out of play, and the count is now 1-1 to the Tiger catcher. Things looking a lot better for the Tigers than they did in the top half of the frame. Originally, it looked like the Tigers would perhaps be trying to fight off the run rule finish. Instead, they now trail by just 5. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball. Misses its spot on the outer half for ball 2. The 2-1 to Bolin is going to miss its spot as well. 3-1 now to the sophomore. Bolin still waiting for his pitch up there as that one is taken low in the zone, and the count has run full, 3-2. On a 3-2 count, 2 away in the inning, both runners will be in motion. Here's the payoff pitch. Slapped out to short. Only play is at first. Throw is there in time. So the Tigers will strike for 4 runs here in the bottom of the 7th, including 2 off of the bat of Colin Lyles, his 2nd and 3rd RBI of the game. As we head to the 8th inning of play, your score is Delta State 11, Ouachita 6. This is Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
The American dream to me as an immigrant means having the opportunities that my parents didn't have. Being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed for me to get to this point. It was paying off.
Estoy muy orgulloso de Michael por haberse graduado de colegio.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not had a scholarship. It would just relieved a lot of the financial burden.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Kaiser Smith goes back out for another inning of work. He was able to get through the 7th inning with little trouble, and right now the Tigers have something to fight for. 4 runs came across in the last half inning. The first pitch here from Smith will miss outside for a ball. Leading us off here in inning number 8, it will be Brendan McCauley. And sends a fly ball into left field, drifting toward the foul line. Allen is going to make the play in the corner for out number 1.
Right fielder Brett Burrell.
Brett Burrell, who has been a thorn in the Tigers' side up to this point, digging in. He is 2 for 3 on the day. And he might just be 3 for 4, as this one is going to drop in no man's land for a base hit. Takes a large turn at first, but does end up retreating back for the 1-out single. Burrell, the second statesman with 3 hits on the day. And speaking of men who have 3 hits on the day, Dylan Cole steps in. He has 2 extra base hits, both of which have driven in multiple runs. The first was a 3-run home run, and his last time at the dish, he had a 2-run double. Looking to do even more damage here as he takes the first pitch for a strike from Kaiser Smith. The 0-1 to Coleman is through, and that should eliminate the threat of a double play ball. Smith gets set. The 1-1 popped up and drifting into foul territory, in fact all the way over the dugout. Blake Dendy waiting on deck for Delta State. Hoping that Coleman can set the table here for a big at-bat in just a few moments. The 1-2 from the right-hander, fastball, misses its spot low and outside for ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball gets under it a bit. Hangs up long enough for now to make the play. Runners tagging. But a good relay throw in takes one hop into the glove of Colin Lyles. Runner did retreat back to second, and there are 2 away in the inning for Blake Dindy. Just a quick defensive update for you. Logan Bell has taken over at first base, and Colin Lyles has moved over to third. Meanwhile, Blake Dindy is going to earn the intentional walk. That'll make it 2 on and 2 out. For a pinch hitter for the Statesman, that's going to be Peyton Badone.
Pitch hitting for the Statesman number 10, Peyton Badone.
First pitch catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Badone looking to come through with an RBI base hit for his squad with 2 away in the inning. The Tigers wanting to keep the lead right where it is with a chance to continue the comeback here in just a few moments at the dish. Good breaking ball, but it just misses its spot on the outer half for a ball. There is a southpaw warming up out there in the bullpen for Ouachita. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball catches the inside corner for strike 2, and now Smith just 1 strike away from getting out of the jam. The 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Got the pinch hitter to swing through the breaking ball, and the Tigers once again hanging up a 0. Ouachita has a chance to continue the comeback when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Defensive substitution as Eric Newsom is manning first base for the Statesman. Tigers looking to mount an improbable comeback today. They trailed by as many as 9 runs at the middle of the 7th inning. Dustin Bermudez again gets a good swing on the baseball, but again he's out in front. That's going to be strike 1. Bermudez has had home run power today, just trying to straighten it out down the line. The 0-1. Breaking ball stays up, and now it's 1-1 to the Tiger shortstop. If things stay close, he might just get the call, not from the bullpen, but from the shortstop position to close out this ball game. The 1-1. Slapped out to short, diving effort, good spin. Throw is there in time. tough to tell in real time, but unfortunately, the umpires do not have the benefit of replay. So with one down, that's going to bring up G. Allen. As a heads-up defensive effort at short by Matthew Martinolich. G. Allen. Breaking ball misses inside for ball one. Allen has already been hit once today. Trying to avoid being plunked for a second time. Again, still working that inner half, this time to better result. The 0-2 to Allen. Just able to get a piece of it and send it off to the right side, foul. Caleb Smith looking to send Allen packing. Here's the 0-2. Squared it up very well, but unfortunately that ball also goes well foul. Smith looking to put away Allen. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball runs low and inside, and it's now 1-2 to the Tiger left fielder. Allen looking to reach base, or at least record his first hit of the day. He did reach on a hit by pitch earlier in the ball game. The 1-2 stays outside and up to make it 2-2. The 2-2 to Allen. Breaking ball swung on and missed for strike three. Beautiful front door breaking ball. And Allen will be forced to retreat to the dugout and make way for Mikey Quinones. Quinones, it's been a struggle at the dish today. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. That pitch will be fouled into the backstop for a strike. The 0-1. Good breaking ball. Catches the outside corner for strike two. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike three. It's a drop third strike. Throw over to first is there in time, and Quinones has fanned for the 5th time this afternoon. We're headed to the 9th inning of play, and the Statesmen holding on to their lead on the road. Your score is DSU 11, OBU 6. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
At Ouachita, we care deeply for our students, and we are seeking to invest in them every day.
My professors are some of the best people I've ever met. They love me, they care for me, they care about my well-being.
Faculty are so open to helping you, even outside of the classroom. Like the night before the test, they'll stay up till late in case you need help. And they're really open about that, just really helping you understand everything.
The faculty has challenged me in a way that I feel equipped for whatever comes my way outside of Ouachita.
The faculty and staff really pour into me every day in class, but also out of class. They're really invested in my future.
We develop relationships, and we really seek to pour into the whole person.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. First pitch of the inning is taken outside for a ball. Nothing has changed out there on the mound for the Tigers. It's still Kaiser Smith, who has held the Statesmen scoreless through 2 innings of work thus far. His 1-0 is going to be popped up, and it will not be playable back behind home plate. Matthew Martinolich, 1 for 3 on the day. He's also walked once. Is going to take a breaking ball in the inside corner, and it's now 1-2 to the Delta State shortstop. Looking to avoid fanning for the second time today. The 1-2 will stay a bit too far outside as well as a bit too low, and it's now 2-2. The next pitch from Smith. Again, darting out of the zone, a bit too far and a bit too low. Smith looking for a put-away pitch on the payoff. It is fouled into the backstop. Gabe Stockton able to track it down from the on-deck circle. The next payoff pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. Beat Martinolich with the high heater. And there's one away in the inning for Gabe Stockton. That's the second time that Martinolich has fanned in this game. Not a bad pitch there from Kaiser Smith to start out the at-bat, but it just misses the outer half of the zone for a ball. Good fastball high and in. Get Stockton to swing through it for a strike. Smith looking to work quickly. The 1-1. Check swing. Does so in time for ball 2. The 2-1 from Smith. Good fastball catches the outside corner down for strike 2. Stockton also looking to avoid being set down on strikes for the second time today. Smith looking for punch out number 4 of this outing. Would be a career high for him. The 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Kaiser Smith strung out and continues as the freshman right-hander is going to exit the game on a high note. A pitching change has been made with 2 away here in the top of the 9th. Southpaw stepping onto the mound for the Tigers. When we come back, you're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
No matter where you go in Arkansas, you'll probably run into someone you know. That personal connection is what I love about this state, and it's why we have offices and people across Arkansas. People who share your interest and care if you've been hurt.
A local team who will be on your side, by your side.
So if you were injured in an accident, call us at 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
No matter where you live in Arkansas, we have an office nearby.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
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 Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
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 How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Cameron Marchand out there on the mound for the Tigers, looking to close out the top of the ninth. The Tigers will look to rally in the bottom half of the inning to take down their former Gulf South Conference foe. Delta State looking to avenge a loss in its last trip to Rab Rogers Field, a 10-5 defeat at the hands of the Tigers. Also, ironically, on a gloomy Tuesday afternoon. First pitch misses down low for a ball. Marchand entering this appearance with 10 1/3 innings of work under his belt for the campaign. He has a .348 earned run average to go along with 5 strikeouts. The 1-0 from Marchand fouled into the backstop, and now it's 1-1 to Clay Cook. Cook, a pinch hitter for Jonathan Dewberry. Here's the 1-1 from Marchand. Breaking ball runs inside, and it is count leverage once again to Cook. The next pitch from Marchand fouled into the backstop. And now the Tigers just 1 strike away from getting out of this inning unscathed. The 2-2 pitch runs a bit high, and now it's 3-2 to the pinch hitter for the Statesman, Wes Warnock. Stands in the on-deck circle. The payoff once more, fouled into the backstop as well. So Cook heads down to first, as it was ruled catcher interference on that last foul ball. So that is indeed ball 4. And this one is skied into left field, so it should be the end of the inning regardless. Indeed it is. Allen makes the put out for out number 3, and that will take us to the bottom of the 9th inning. Tigers needing a rally when we come back. Your score is Delta State 11, Ouachita 6. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Wesley Scott set to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning, hitting from the right-handed batter's box and looking to start a rally. The Tigers have proven in the last few days that they can put up a bunch of runs in a short amount of time. My mind immediately goes back to last Friday afternoon when the Tigers played at 8 runs in 1 inning. Wesley Scott is going to take the first pitch on the inside corner for a strike. Delta State looking to hang on for the victory on the road. Dribbled foul over to the left side, and it's quickly 0-2 to Scott. For the Statesmen, this would put them in double digits for wins on the year, up to 10-5 on the year, 3-0 in Gulf South Conference play. Scott reaches out and he's able to slap this one into center field for a base hit. Scott with another multi-hit game at Rab Rogers Field, and we'll see what Isaac Nowell can do to follow it up. Nowell is 1 for 3 on the day. He's driven in a run, he's walked, and he's also struck out once. First pitch from Smith catches the inside corner for a strike. In 1 1/3 innings of work, he's allowed 2 hits, but he's also struck out 2 batters. The 0-1 fouled off to the right side. Talon Heine waits in the on-deck circle for Ouachita, followed by Logan Bell in the hole. The 0-2 now squares it up pretty well, but also hit it well foul, and it's going to take a loud bounce off the top of the athletic offices out in left field. Now really one of those outfielders that can play at just about any position. He has done so throughout his career here at Ouachita. As the 0-2 slapped right to short, and a good glove by Matthew Martinolich. Hit it on a line, but unfortunately that line was right into the glove of Martinolich. And now Talon Heine will step up to the plate after Isaac Nowell has been retired. Heine gets around on one, sends it high and deep and off the wall for extra bases. Scott is going to hold up at third. Heine was just mere feet away from a home run, but he will be satisfied with a 1-out double. That's his second hit of the afternoon and sets things up for Logan Bell. Tigers not going down without a fight. And Coach Luke Howard wanted to have a word with his first baseman prior to this big at-bat. Actually, we're going to have a pinch hitter. It's going to be Cole Bedwell, wanting the right-handed batter for a righty-on-lefty matchup.
Pitching for the Tigers, number 13, Cole Bedwell.
Caleb Smith trying to help his team hold on as the ball is sent out into shallow center field. We'll see if it's deep enough to send the runner. They are going to initially send the runner, but he will quickly retreat back to third base. And all of a sudden, the Tigers are down to their final out of the afternoon. But it's going to be no small challenge, as the Statesmen will have to face off against what has likely been the hottest bat in the lineup today for the home team, and that is Colin Lyles. Lyles is 2 for 3 on the day with 3 runs batted in. He's also walked once. Certainly been a standout performance for the freshman, one that he can build upon going into the remainder of GAC play. Going to take a good breaking ball on the outside corner. It does miss the zone for ball 1. Smith gets set. The 1-0 from the southpaw is also going to miss its spot, this time high and in for ball 2. Breeze blowing in from center field straight towards home plate. The 2-0 slaps it high, and a great play at the hot corner by Dylan Coleman to end it. Some great glove work from the left side of the infield to close out this ball game, and the Delta State Statesmen get a measure of revenge against the Ouachita Tigers, taking this one on the road 11-6. With the win, Delta State advancing to 10-5 on the year, 3-0 in GSC play, and Ouachita is going to fall to 6-7 and 3-3 in Great American Conference play. Incredible outing today for the Statesmen. 2 players with 3 hit performances, including Brett Burrell and Dylan Coleman. Coleman also had a 3-run home run and a 2-run double to finish the day with 5 RBIs. Blake Dindy also had a 3-run home run and finishes the day with 4 ribbies. For Ouachita, some silver linings. Colin Lyles had a great performance today, going 2 for 4 with 3 base hits, and you could argue that he would have improved his hit and RBI total had it not been for an excellent defensive play at the hot corner by Dylan Coleman. Just an all-around solid performance for the third baseman, and very fitting that he's the one to record the final out in this contest. Also worth mentioning, Dustin Bermudez, as well as Talon Heine. Both of them had extra base hits and a multi-hit performance in their own right. Also got to mention Wesley Scott, who finishes with a 2 for 4 day, another multi-hit performance here at Rab Rogers Field. He is certainly acclimating to the friendly confines of the Rab very quickly. We have our official result for the day. Jackson Wilson, who threw 2 1/3 innings of work, allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and 1 run. He is going to be credited with the win, and Hayden Childers, the starter on the mound today for the Tigers, will be tacked with the loss. Well, green is just the theme of the Tigers' opponents this week after taking on Delta State today on this overcast Tuesday afternoon, which is starting to make way for blue skies. I don't know if you can see it on the camera there, but blue skies ahead. Hopefully a sign of good things to come for the Tigers this weekend when they take on the Arkansas Monticello Boll Weevils for a 3-game set. First time that UAM has been in town for a GAC series since 2022, and looking to avenge a series loss from the last time that they were here. But that is going to do it for this edition of Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Be sure to tune in this Friday, 2 p.m. for Game 1 of the series with UAM, and that will be followed up by Games 2 and 3 starting at noon on Saturday. Again, all of those games you can catch right here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Well, whether you were rooting for the Statesmen today, the Tigers, or just wanted to catch a great college baseball game, we are so glad that you joined us for this student-led broadcast on OSDN, which is an extension of the Rogers Department of Communications here at Ouachita Baptist University. And until next time, on behalf of the entire staff here at OSDN, this is Chase Hartzell signing off.